What's up, YouTube? Welcome in for some more modded Balatro. Today we're once again taking a look at the Peak SP mod, which adds lots of meme culture related content. We'll be playing Walter's deck on Gold Stake today, which provides us with a free copy of Heisenberg that we can leverage into more Breaking Bad Jokers. Like and subscribe for more, and enjoy the video. I need to get a side rant out of the way immediately, because otherwise it's going to break in like 1,000 times for the mod. All of these Jokers are just high-res images. I hate this. This looks so bad amongst Balatro. I don't mind meme content packs whatsoever. In fact, I think meme content packs are like really funny. But we need to get some artists on the horn here and just make like Balatro style, or not even Balatro style, but just like pixel art renditions of all of these, because the high-res images, the high-res like real-life images right next to like Lusty Joker and Temperance in the shop looks like ass. Anyway, tell him to get me, I'll make them. I could put you in contact. I could take a stab at it. I could, you know. I mean, the dude dropped the mod in my server, I'm pretty sure. If you scroll up in the mods server, you could probably reach out to him if you're interested in doing art. I don't speak for them, obviously, so they could just be like, yeah, I can't do that, but like, I don't know. The only thing I truly hate are the high-res tarots. Yeah, there are some of those here as well. I just don't like the high-res art in the style in like a game such as Balatro at all. Just a personal qualm. Okay. Anyway, rant over. That's a 2-pair. I'm not going for the 2-pair. We'll just go for the flush. Yay, we didn't get it. Shock when Hollow Knight again? Probably not for a while. Excuse me. Being able to mod games feels so good. I bet, bro. Hi, Shock. What's good, Zedden? Welcome in. Okay. So Walter gives us... I forgot to explain what Walter does. So we get a negative copy of Walter with the Walter deck. At the end of the round, we get this negative consumable, which I can't say without YouTube getting really mad at me, so I'm not going to say it. But you guys have eyeballs you can read. Once 3 are present... They are sold for... So once we have 3 in our slots, the effect gets replaced with... they're sold for $10, and we get a random Breaking Bad Joker. So once we have a bunch of these in our consumable slot, we get Econ and we get free Joker, which is kind of just broken. And I'm assuming since Walter is creating it, they're going to be stickerless. If they're not stickerless, we're going to have an issue, but one thing at a time. I'm a year closer to death today. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Aiden. Awesome, that's kick-ass. Hop on the Minecraft server? Yeah, huge. Is the server up? I thought it was only when Shock is on. No, somebody in chat hosted the server. Luca in chat hosted the server themselves. So first off, spam W's for Luca's, but also it's on like whenever people want it to be, as far as I'm aware. It's in a pinned message. Yeah. Is Glutinous Joker green or blue? I would say green, but I guess it's up to interpretation. Sup, short man? What's up, Odin? All right. I don't think we need the Eternal Rental, Steven. Could take the ice cream here. Going against the head. I think we just check the Buffoon pack always. Jesse! Yeah, that's actually really good. Jesse synergizes like really well with Volta. Heisenberg is present plus 50 chips times 2 mult. Otherwise, it's just chips and mult. I mean, this is a fantastic early game joke. Oh, wait. I didn't see the perishable tag. It has a perishable tag. See, this is the other thing about the high-res jokers, is that the downscaling required makes the stickers on them really small. So there's like, you could see it on Joker display. There's a 5 out of 5. There's like 2 pixels worth of a perishable tag in the corner. All right, well, I was probably taking that over Cheos anyway, to be honest, because Heisenberg just generates Jokers for us, but like that's kind of lame. Anyway, Shock, you should play Hollow Knight again. It's fun because Silksong is getting close. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Variety is... I've been over it like 1,000 times, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but Variety just doesn't do well on the channel, so I'm kind of straying away from it to some extent. Okay, play the flush. Jesse Volta combo. Silksong is getting close, they say. Yeah, that's also... I mean, I'm not even going to open that can of worms, but I think many a person would say that that's cope. All right, let's rip the Buffoon pack. Saint Chroma. Each scored face card gets a random enhancement. I feel like that's not... I mean, it's a modded Joker, so I want to take it. Oh, no, it's a rental as well. All right, well, I'm not taking it. I'm taking red card here. Red card's just kind of fire. No, it literally is. Okay. Okay, whatever we say. I can't think of anything funny to say, so hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Schmeckles. The wall, I was really wanting to take that purple seal, but now that I see that our boss is the wall, I'm really glad that I didn't end up taking that purple seal. Okay. Jesse kind of broken, though. Play the flush. Nice. We get... Hello? See, this is another thing that okay, so it can happen with the modded Jokers as well, apparently. I talked about this being a thing with the Henry Stickmin packs, which hopefully we'll get into later. But apparently the modded content, just in general, always acts as though you have a showman, because I just have 2 Jessies now. Okay. How do you use red card? Because it never works for me. You have to open the pack and then press the skip button. That's something that it took me a long time to figure out when I was new to the game. So, like, I'll do it with the standard pack here, unless there's something really good, in which case, bad example. Okay, I do want this gold seal, but I'm just gonna, like, show you. So this red card is at +3 right now. You have to open the pack and then the skip button here, which you would normally click if just like, okay, I don't want any of these, but with red card, you just want to do it for the mult. You click the skip button, and then you get the +3 mult on it. That counter ain't countering. Yeah, that's not a modded thing, though. That's just a thing with Joker display for some reason. Because I've seen other creators that use Joker display, and their perishable tags also don't work for some reason. I think it was Phantom stream that I was watching that their Joker display did not play nicely with perishables. You can just double right click and then it fixes itself, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. We'll take home. They don't work on modded Jokers, you think? No, Phantom was... This was during the... Well, they also don't work on modded Jokers, but... They also seem to just not play nicely with perishable tags. A nice Minecraft sesh sounds good. I'm gonna hop on the server. Huge. Note if you take a mega pack, you can take the first card and skip the second, and it will still add 3 mult. Yeah. That's a very good strat. I should have mentioned that, probably. Does this win? Surely. We have ×4 mult already. Yeah. 6k points? Okay. I'm going to try and fix the VC problem first. It seemed like it was a pretty easy problem to fix. I don't think there's any point in keeping a Jesse. I should have read that for the people who, like, weren't familiar. That was one of the new consumable types, is just missions. They're all a 1 in 4 to have some, like, very powerful effects. That was a 1 in 4 to gain $30. Walter clones Jesse is a weird arc I don't remember happening. No, it was in season 7. If I'm going to get the Rocket Joker, I'm pairing it with Red Card now. That I know. I mean, Red Card just works phenomenally with, like, any Econ Joker. I had the Rocket Joker and the Gold Card Joker, and I was gaining so much money. Huge. Pillars, kind of mid. I guess we'll just make a Steel card here, because, like, what else do we really care about? Sure. Oh, we could have skipped for Red Card. That actually would have been better. Okay. It's neither here nor there. Okay. Should we start pair maxing? Let's start pair maxing. I keep forgetting we're in Gold Stake. I'm still playing Flush like an absolute Nimrod. We should definitely just start pair maxing for the time being. What other... Yeah, I just have gold cards in my deck, so probably discard after this. Red card can work really well with Astronomer if you get lucky with your Celestial hits. I mean, it just works well with Astronomer in general. Like, Astronomer. Red card is kind of a niche combo. Okay, we did not see the other gold card. That's sad, but it's fine. Okay, so next round, we are going to get another Breaking Bad Joker, which is nice. Hermie card is huge. Let's take the Paintbrush. Let's take the Celestial pack, and if we don't get a Mercury card, we're just skipping. All right, that Mercury card is worth it to me for right now. Let's take this. I don't think we need purple seals. Rental bus. I'm going to take Please Donate. Please Donate is at the end of each round, gain a random amount of money from $1 to $20, but lower amounts are, like, more proportional for you to get. don't know if that's the correct word. As a noob whose highest stake is green, why are flushes bad on gold stake? All right, another slight... this is a really good question. I know we've already derailed the run like 60 different times, but this is a really good question. And I want to answer it. This has been answered on my stream before, but I want to answer it again. Essentially, it all just boils down to this. Chip jokers are far less common than molt jokers. So on a regular run, your chips are going to be a product of your planet cards, and your molt is going to be a product of your jokers. That's also just the case because like times jokers exist and times molt jokers exist and times chips jokers don't. If I go to my collection here, and if I go to planet cards, on average, you're able to play, even like with deck fixing, but especially so in the early game, on average, you're able to play a pair every single hand. Every single hand, you're able to top deck a pair and play it. Flushes, it's less true once you have your deck fixed, but it's more true in the early game. Flushes, you can maybe play 2 per like set of hands. Maybe 3. And if you notice, these 2 cards... Flush's planet card scales +2 molt and +15 chips, and Mercury card scales +1 molt and +15 chips. We're looking at these as if they scale the exact same, because again, the majority of our molt is going to be coming from our jokers, even on gold stake, just again because times molt exists. So we're looking at these 2 cards as if they scale the exact same, despite that Jupiter scales a bit better with molt. And in that case, Mercury's pairs are just way better than flushes because they score virtually identical amounts of points, but they're far more consistent to play. They're far more spammable. They also are not as weak to bosses because flushes get shut down by, obviously, like the bosses that disable suits, but also, you know, stuff like the pillar that cares about you playing a lot of cards. Maybe stuff like the house. If you don't have a completely fixed deck, you can't find a flush. Stuff like the fish, you maybe can't find a flush. It's essentially just pairs are a lot more spammable, a lot more consistent to play for like this much less scoring. But when you're in gold stake, this much less scoring doesn't really matter. So you just always want to play pairs over flushes. I just like flushes. I think flushes are fine in lower stakes. Like flush builds in white stake are literally just like free almost 100% of the time. You can almost always build around flushes in the lower stakes and not be sad. But I think they're like, unless you have like very specific like photo chat-esque builds, I think flushes are like borderline impossible to play in the high stakes. Flushes are okay on gold stake if you get a joker that wants 5 cards / flushes. They're not even good with flush jokers. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a stack. There are more things that consistently scale with pairs. Okay, what did we get? We got Saul. I don't think we've ever gotten Saul. Prevents death 2 times. What? After the first save gives +20 molt for the rest of the run, then disappears on the second save. Hello? Okay, so that's like fantastic. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to play this deck, because now we just have literally a free win. All right, let's take a look in here. We're probably going to keep Jesse as our main source of scoring, so we're going to do this. This is a 1 in 4 chance to double the values on one selected joker. And it worked. So now Jesse is +100 chips times 4 molt. So now we just kind of win. Now we just kind of win. Now we just play pairs, and the entire game is in our back pocket. Courtesy of Saul Goodman. Smash like. Yeah, 1 pair scoring 9K now. Now, yeah, it's just over. It's just over. I beat my first gold stake with flush. I think I did too, but the more I play gold stake, the more I realize it's far less consistent. And straights have the same problem. I used to be a huge ride or die straights fan, but straights have the exact same problem, just in reverse. They scale incredibly great. They scale at the same rate as 4 of a kind, which is like perfect for a lot of gold stake runs. But they're the exact opposite in that, like, a lot of the times you just miss them, and then, you know, maybe if you can win in one hand, you're happy, but if you miss the straight, then you just die immediately, which is very sad. The only times I want to play flush are when you see something like Ancient or Onyx really early. I don't even like Onyx. Like, obviously, okay, if I see an Ancient Joker, I'm obviously pivoting flushes. But, like, I don't even love Onyx, if I'm being honest, for flush builds. Onyx is just, like, kind of just a plus mult Joker, even for, like, pairs. Maybe you play like 2-pair with Onyx. I feel like even with Onyx Agate, it's just far easier. There are like easier hands to build around, more consistent hands to build around. When hand is played, 1 and 2 chance to gain times 2.22 mult, otherwise lose 30 chips. I mean, we're just playing a Breaking Bad run, so let's just grab Tuco. Oh, he's perishable. I can't see. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. Sorry about my message yesterday. Was tired as fuck. No worries. No worries. You're chilling. Shock, your first gold stake was on checkered deck. I would hope your first gold stake win was done with flushes. Yeah, that's fair. Das ist fair. For sure. The rare Breaking Bad build. Yeah, true. Perfect video title. I'm stealing that. YouTube chatter. I'm not below plagiarizing. Whoever's on the server, stop booting. Stop booting it up. I'm updating the mods. Okay, good shout out. Good shout out. All right, we do beat the needle, so now whatever we get is just free. I'm gonna sell. Why can't I sell you? Hello? He's eternal. I didn't see that. God damn it. These stupid modded jokers. I can't see the stickers on them. The please donate is eternal. All right. Well, that's perfect. Excuse me. Mine was also on checkered. I would assume that most people's first gold stake wins are on checkered just because it's so easy to build around. I've only won runs with flushes and 2 pairs / full houses. I don't play a lot. Dude, full house is crazy. W voice crack. Full house is insanity. It's just worse 2-pair. IMO. It's 2-pair, but like way less consistent. All right. I'm going to sell you so that we can get a stickerless Breaking Bad Joker. And we get another Jesse, but it's a worse Jesse. I mean, I guess we're just keeping Jesse. No, we're not. We can do better. We can do better. I'll give myself a little handicap. Or I guess I won't. Okay, that failed. Take the planet pack. Full house is a really weird hand and probably one of the weakest based game. Yeah. I think there's an argument for it to be the weakest. I would still probably say that the weakest is flush. But I think you could make an argument that full house is the weakest. If there's one thing I've never seen, it's a 4 of a kind build. I think 4 of a kind can work well on plasma. Other than that, I don't really know. This was like white stake though. Oh, well then yeah, that makes sense. I mean, white stake you can white stake's like kind of a sandbox mode. It's not when you're starting out, so that's like a little disingenuous, but like once you understand like game functions and stuff, white stake's kind of just a sandbox mode. You can kind of win with like any goofy build in white stake. Force myself to beat the decks in order, and honestly going back beating gold stake on red and blue is like the easiest thing compared to the grueling 2 weeks I spent on black deck. Yeah, true. You're rental. I don't know if I want you. That's still like kind of good though. Does straight flush even scale all that great? Yeah, straight flush scales phenomenally. Straight flush, if I'm not mistaken, scales to 5 of a kind? Does it scale the same way as 5 of a kind? Did someone beat Doc's challenge? I'm pretty sure. Three of a kind is a less consistent pair without almost any extra scaling and no synergies. Hey, that's not true. Trio exists. 3 of a kind has one thing. 3 of a kind has one thing, okay? The trio exists. This could be a funny copy target. Let's grab him. Rebel Trooper? Nah. Okay, Perishable Dice is not it. Nor is Skibbity Toilet Riz. Nor is Lee Harvey. Yo, if we could get Doug, I would pivot this entire run into building around Twitch chatters. That'd be so fire. Okay, there's our gold seal. I would love if we could play that. Tragic. I'm just going to play it in a high card. Okay, ship it. 5 of a kind is garbage. 3 and 35. That's not, like, bad. 5 of a kind is nothing but a stepping stone to flush 5 in the long run. Okay, realistically, it should not even be a stepping stone. If you're unless you have, like, hella blue seals, if you're unlocking flush 5, kind of cringe. Scale's better. 4 molten 40 for straight flush chips instead of 3 and 35 for 5 of a kind. Does it scale identically to flush house then? I feel like that kind of wouldn't make sense. But maybe that's just the case. Eternal dice. Dice would be funny, but I don't think we even have anything that cares about dice, no. We have the lucky card that we can copy, but like, I don't think that matters for right now. I guess we're just continuing to max out Jesse. Okay, Jesse's just an auto win now, plus 400 chips times 16 molt. Perfect. Once again, this was kind of expected. This deck's kind of broken with gold stake. Can fool for an emperor. Go next. Which one scales flush 5? Eris. It's Eris, right? I always forget. Take Iron Man if you see it, then double it. Potentially. It's Eris. I knew the planet. I'm just like schizo on pronunciation. I'm gonna keep this world card actually. Neptune. Neptune does not scale flush 5. $690,000. Oh, we could remove the Eternal from the please donate. Wait, I forgot that card existed. That off of here. That didn't even work. Okay. So that card just doesn't work. Huge. I'm going to try it again. 4 and 4 chance to remove all stickers from up to 2 selected jokers. Does it work with base game stuff? No. So that's just a broken card. All right, perfect. I'm going to continue to scale Jesse. And then I'm going to rip the standard pack. Just donate already, bro. Double give to next person. Series is flush house. Yeah. I want to make a mod so bad, but I don't know how to code. I mean, there are a lot of people that could probably help you out just in the Balatro community. Just got to ask around, man. Found like none of our value pieces. Huge. Walter. What's up, Steven? Monies. Perfecto. Eternal rental moist. Could maybe do that just because it's funny. Playing pairs though, that's probably not the best. That's just like worst loyalty card on a pair build, if I'm being honest. Still kind of holding out for Doug. Shock, what should I make the pick in my PC? What do you mean? Elaborate. Bum. Gives times 1.5 molt and times 1.5 chips, but lose $4 when blind is selected. That's like not even that bad. It's perishable though. I think we just skip. Finally get a blue seal. Huge. Not that we need it, but like, you know, just building good gold stake habits, I guess. Smash like. We'll hold that thought. Okay, we'll do this. Because I want to use this world because we saw the goad. I'm probably not taking this run any further than anti-8, just because like we've already demonstrated that we can kind of just break this. Okay, well, we can play the flush 5, so maybe that was a fabrication by the deep state. Ship it. Got the molt trigger, huge. Casual 2 mil, anti-6. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know you have rights? Constitution says you do. Love Saul Goodman. Best character. Don't think we need a purple seal at this point in time, but thank you. Same thing with Perishable Blueprint. As much as it breaks my heart to pass him. We can toss these. We can toss these. We can play the gold seal and we probably just win because we have foil. Oh, and we have a Jesse that gives us 800 chips. I kind of forgot about that. 4 and 4 chance to destroy one selected Joker and replace it with a random rare or higher rarity Joker. I'm going to get rid of Saul because I think we've demonstrated that we can live without Saul. Hollow hit the road. We're saved. And the wasteful voucher. Would you look at that? We're saved, chat. The run isn't over. That's so buns. Okay. You know what? Just for the meme, I'm putting Deja Vu on this Jack. We're playing Jacks now. Shock, what do you think about card sharp in early and gold stakes? I think card sharp you don't need in early stakes, but in gold stake it's like pretty indispensable just because pairs are like so meta in gold stake and card sharp works phenomenally with pairs. It's like debatably the best ×3 conditional Joker. I think chalkboard is better, but card sharp I'm also like ecstatic to see. Ledmore on with a 10 stream streak, appreciate it. Keep that for the same mission to get legendary. That's not how it works. It's not like an up tier. It's just a rare or higher. Okay. We can make that into a lucky card. I don't know how much that matters at this point, but like we can do it. Pair of jacks. Okay. Ship it. Only thing is Blackboard doesn't have a big weakness. Card sharp is very weak to 2 bosses. Oh yeah, that's true. Thus is true. But I mean, a lot of the times you can like, to some extent, play around that. Not always, but a lot of the time I would say. Okay, the ink breaks the game. So I'm going to go ahead and not use that. I think I'm just going to make mult cards. Sure. Bang. We can discard the jacks. Hit the road will make a nice little difference, right, chat? Surely with the ×2 from hit the road, we win now. Not even close. I like how we've just had the product up here for like the entire game. Not even useful to us at this point. You take an Ecto. Jacking it for hit the road? Absolutely. Stormtrooper, we don't need that. Perishable rental brainstorm. I mean, we can take it, right? We have the extra slot. What are we copying with this? Probably Jesse. All right, let's start using some of these because these are just kind of funny. This, when you use it on a Joker, it like boosts their values, but if you use it on a card, it essentially just randomizes everything on them, and I think that's kind of silly. So we'll just do this. Actually, I should probably like farm for a pair first. Hello? Hello? Activity feed? Activity feed? Can you show me who raided? Oh wait, I can just look in chat. Zano with the raid? Welcome in, raiders. Is my... Hello? A pair of D's? It's over. It's over. Zano just got me in a D's nuts joke. It's my career is ruined. My career is ruined. I gotta find a new passion. Flox with the follow and Zano with the follow. E Willie. Appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Zano, how was stream, man? I'm off to bed, but hope the runs are fun. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you sleep well. Thank y'all for dropping by. I also was following. I don't know what happened. Oh, I don't know either. I don't know what you're referring to. Okay. My bad. All right, we're gonna take Overstock here. I mean, this is just a one run. This deck was just like an insanely huge head start. Vessel is not even like anything. I think it clicked it by accident and unfollowed, so I had to refollow. I mean, oh, okay. Oh, you were already following. Okay, my brain just turned on. Chat, W voice crack, by the way. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you sleep well, man. You were doing gold stake streaks tonight, right? How did that go? How did that go? And were we doing like dock challenge adjacent things, or were we doing like yellow deck only, or what was the plan? We doing anaglyph deck and getting infinite jokers? Don't mind the mods that are installed. What do you mean? There's the mods that are installed are peak, chat. What are we talking about? Anaglyph deck with anaglyph sleeve. Just a casual times 128 Jesse Pinkman. That's in the base game, no? What mods you haven't unlocked, Jesse? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Huge. Next boss bind before it ends, can you put Brain on Henry to see if it makes 2 missions? About that. About that. What do I do for that? You have to discard 5 Voltas in the same hand. True. Yeah, it's pretty simple, just like base game mechanics, guys. I don't know why we're freaking out. 4 and 4 to spawn a negative Henry Stickmin Joker. I don't think any of them matter. I mean, we're beating Vessel, and it's not close, so like none of these matter. Let's reroll. Hit the road. We got another Volta. Can I make this one negative too? No, it's foil. Cringe. Cringe. We can take the flush 5 level just to flex. And then we're going into boss anyway, so let's just take this hallucination and get the gold sticker on it with the modded profile, because why not? Put the gold seal in the bag. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's peak. Huge. What's up, Vaga? Don't say his name. All right, I am not taking this endless. That was... I'm glad to have a gold sticker on it so I don't have to play it again, because that was, I mean, a lot of them jokers in this mod are just broken anyway, but like, you start with a broken joker, which kind of just snowballs. All right.